Hey guys, welcome back to Zito Like Frito. My name is Frankie Zito, and today is a Saturday, and we just saw the finale of All Stars 10. And in honor of that, I'm gonna get in some drag today. We're gonna try to do a Jorgeous mug. It's getting muggy in here.
It's so muggy out here.
Okay, we're gonna try and do Jorgeous. We're gonna see how we do. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go block my brows, and then I'll be right back. Great. We're gonna get started. My brows are mostly set at this point, and what I like to do is just, as they're still a little bit tacky, I put some powder down. Actually this is a powder foundation, so it's got a pigment to it, obviously. Help cover these guys up because they're very dark. And that's pretty much it. And I'm using this fun little Maybelline Super Stay. It's like the cheapest of cheap drugstore powder foundation. I think it was one of the first things I bought when I started getting into fun drag makeup. So, I am not a professional by any means. I've only gotten in drag a handful of times, so I don't totally know what I'm doing, but we're gonna make it work. All I'm gonna do now is get my base ready, because I've tried different makeup like steps before where I do like eyes first and then foundation, but I think I prefer doing foundation first and like building on top of that. So that's what I'm gonna do, if I remember how. So now I'm just gonna go over my eyebrows again with some cream foundation. Great. I'm trying to remember what shades I use. Is it this? Maybe. Let's see what it looks like on my skin. And we'll go from there. It's a little light. Whatever. It'll be fine. We're gonna use this to cover everything. Although I'm kind of regretting it now. I think I should be using this. This one's darker. Barely. I'll do both. Okay. We'll do both. And go from there. One of these is a TV Paint Stick by Krylon, and the other is a Mayron Cream Blend Stick. And now I'm just gonna start blending this all out, I guess. And so the reason I want to do this video is because, like I said before, All Stars 10 just wrapped up. We know who the crowned queen is. Congratulations to Ginger Minj. She killed the season. She did really good. I'm not gonna say she didn't have like a little bit of help along the way, but whatever. It's reality TV, so it is what it is. And I kind of knew from the get-go, or like I had a feeling that it would be Jorgeous and Ginger as the final two, because it was kind of obvious, right? Both of them coming back for multiple times. This was Ginger's third All-Star, so like fourth time competing. And this is Jorgeous. I mean, Jorgeous just did All-Stars 9 last year or whatever, right? So, oh my god, this looks very yellow. I think I'm also struggling a little bit here because I got tan. I'm like a lot tanner than I normally am right now. And so this is just looking extra not my shade, because I guess it's not anymore. But so yeah, I figured it would be Jorgeous and Ginger as the top two. As I was watching that final lip sync, I was like, this feels like they're cutting away from Jorgeous a lot. Like, I feel like we didn't see a lot of her throughout the edit. And like specifically, I was waiting for parts of the song, like the drop, I guess, or like the chorus, or like the main beats of the song. And I feel like for a lot of it, anytime that happened, they cut away from Jorgeous again. So like if she were to do like a dip or whatever to the beat, we wouldn't have seen it. Those are just some of my thoughts. Overall, I think All Stars 10 was like a fun season. I think the first 6 episodes were really great. And then everything else after that was like, okay. This looks a little bit crazy, but we're just gonna keep going, because why not? And especially, it looks crazy in the monitor like that. I feel like it looks like white face. It looks horrible on camera, but in real life it's okay. I'm just gonna pull up a picture really quick of Jorgeous, of like the mug that I'm trying to go for. Okay, I think this will work. I'm gonna start contouring. I usually take my contour like really crazy, so we're gonna see what happens if I like maybe don't do that. Just try to take it a little bit more subtle. Super subtle. But yeah, I have loved Jorgeous, honestly, ever since her original season 14. I always thought she was a really great performer, and it's been really fun to see like her confidence skyrocket after she, you know, came back for All Stars 9. I think that was when I really started to like fall in love with her drag and like her aesthetic and her personality. Because honestly, we didn't see a whole lot of it in her original season. Starting in All Stars 9, I was like really rooting for her. And especially after she did that Rusical performance where she was the Megan doll, she did so good in that. That performance for me like solidified her as like a top queen and someone that I like really enjoy watching. Okay, I think this is slowly starting to look a little bit better now that I put a little bit more color back onto my face. And Jorgeous has like a very specific nose contour that I've never done before, so kind of nervous about that, but we'll get through it. Yeah, sure. I think I should use some of this and go up the sides a little bit and then start blending that away. Hopefully that works. Okay, not bad. Okay, I am gonna start to highlight now. Still looks a little crazy in the monitor, but whatever. All right, and this is, ooh, this is crazy. Okay, a little bit up here. Y'all can't really see it, but I have so much texture on my face. It's kind of funny. Sure, why not? I'm like not mad at it, I think. Okay, again, it looks half decent in real life, at least in a mirror. And on camera, it looks fine, I think. Not bad. To me. For me. Okay. Okay, I need to set this all. How's it look? To me, it looks fine. To y'all, it might look a little wild. We're gonna keep going. I'm feeling confident so far. But it's probably all gonna change right now as we get into like the eyes and then finishing off the rest of the nose contour. But before we do that, ooh, should I do my eyebrows first? Kind of nervous, but I feel like I should do the brows first. No, let's do eyes first. How should I do that? Okay, well, no, I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. This is part where it's really gonna get wild, so I need to kind of focus. Okay, not mad about that brow. Yeah, okay, let's fill it in and see what it looks like. Okay, I feel like this is like, yeah, that's working for me. It's definitely giving a similar shape as Jorgeous's. Now the hard part is doing that over here. So here we go. Okay. It's not the best, but I don't think it's the worst I've ever done. Okay. This one's a little thick and kind of wonky. I like this one more, but whatever. This is good enough for me for now. Because now what I'm gonna do, start the fun part. And this is just to like help clean up that line and also to kind of give the eyeshadow something to stick to. When I was first starting drag, I was really struggling with getting eyeshadow to like stick to my skin. And then that's when I discovered that like primer is a thing, but also that I could just use like concealer, I think. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm seeing like browns and maybe a deep orange in this look. So we're gonna try to do that. And I have like one nice eyeshadow palette, and it's the Kimchi Naomi Smalls collab. And I think this will work because there's like lots of really nice like desert tones in this that I think will work really well. So here we friggin' go. I think I'm just gonna go in with some of this like orangey color. I'm gonna go in with, it's called Mud Mask. And just start putting it down. Hope it works out. Okay, it looks pretty good on camera. I'll need to do like the rest of the nose contour because I'm not fully sold on this just yet. And it's like such an integral part of the look that I have to keep trying. But for now, I'm just gonna do this fun part. I say fun, but I don't know, I find this part the most aggravating for me because of my eye shape. They're like, this one is like smaller than that one, and like it points down. It just, what you can do for this eye, you cannot do for this eye. It's just very annoying. Maybe I should just do my nose contour now. Let's do it. I'm using a shade called Mad Maxine now. I don't know, it's like a strip down Jorgeous' nose. How does she do that? Does it look like that? I don't know. We're just gonna keep going though. And my thinking was like, if it's too wide, I'll go in with some more concealer afterwards to get that like sharp white. We'll see how this goes. I have faith. I'm like not hating it so far, so it does look a little bit crazy in the camera, but trust the process, it'll be fine. There's a chance this video never sees the light of day. Depending on how this all turns out, I might just can it. I need to go in with some browns. I need to go in with some deep browns. So I'm gonna go back in with Mad Maxine and start to, I guess, deepen some of these. And we're gonna cut this in a little bit. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of pretty. Yeah. Is it doing what I want it to do? Sort of. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Slowly getting somewhere. So I'm adding a little bit of shimmer. Shimmer. I think I'm ready to cut the crease. Probably just use the same concealer that I've been using for the rest of my face. I'm nervous. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now I just have to do the same thing on the other side. Is that? Okay. Oh no. There's concealer on my contact. I can't see it on it. I can kind of feel it, but I'm actually not mad at this. This is kind of coming together. He says with hope. I feel like the nose like really worked out. Okay, so this is where it starts to get kind of tricky. So we're just gonna go for it. Normally when I do eyeliner, it's like a huge triangle because I have like hooded lids. But so I'm trying to be like dainty with this. Okay, so like a little baby wing. Okay, just very simple. See, when I close my eye, you can see more of it, and then, yeah, okay. Whew, I'm having fun. Same thing now on this other side. These two wings are not the same, but whatever, it's fine. How does that look? Not bad. I feel like it's coming together. Don't hate it, I think. Okay, sure, yeah. I'm happy about this. I think I'm almost done. I'm going in with a white pencil right under this. my eye. Can you even see that white line? I think you can. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, okay. How does that look? I can't tell on the monitor. I think it looks okay. It's getting muggy. Sister, I'm pickled. Yeah. Sister. Okay. How's it look? Do I look like Jorgeous? I'm gonna say I don't not look like Jorgeous. Okay. Blush. I feel like I need a lot of blush. Can you see that? Can you see that pink? The blush? Blush. Lots of blush. She's a blush gal. So much blush. More. I feel like this was a bad idea. The eyeshadow on the tip of the nose hopefully didn't ruin it. She, I feel like, uses her blush to connect her eyes a little bit. I feel good. I feel like I'm doing it. Feeling pickled. What did she say? This turkey makes me want to Vogue. I feel like her blush is like pinkier and like lighter color, but whatever. It's so funny in the camera, the difference between my face and my body. But don't look at the body. I feel like the face is not bad, yeah? I also don't have a wig that is like a Jorgeous style. I'm actually not mad at this. I ended up buying a couple of these like Revlon lipsticks, and I bought one and it was 628, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if it really works for me. So I went back online on Amazon and I bought another one that I thought would look better. Turns out I bought the same shade twice. I'm not gonna line my lips, there's no point, right? Although maybe I could do the bottom. Let me do the bottom. Maybe I should line the top. Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, great. Let me put on some lashes and I'm gonna try to find something to wear, and I'll be right back for the final review. Woo! Okay, I'm back. I couldn't find a good wig, so I'm just gonna use my natural hair and we can all pretend it's in a long 40-inch ponytail. And yeah, I actually really like this. I think I look really good. And it's probably one of my favorite makeups that I've done. I think the contouring and everything was a little iffy again. I mean, it's been a while since I've actually like tried to get into makeup, to get into drags. But yeah, I really like this. Let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. There's no telling what video I might do next. We have no way of knowing. Bye.